Oh, can I get in there?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Do not say it.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Hey, this is all I gotta say. Just say it.
Tell me who's in the house tonight?
You can.
Who's in the house tonight?
You can.
Who's in the house tonight?
You can.
Let's go!
Jack and I will talk about it. Let's keep going. We'll talk
Lamont
in a minute.
Butler!
Put it on you. Come on. Come on.
Shout out to Monticello Bank. We'll get to that in a minute. EPOP. Hell yeah. What about it, Pope? You called a great game out there. Great game.
Thank you. Thank you.
We don't win this without you. What went into that effort?
It's just coaching. I don't know what to say.
Y'all wear this? Is this just for the Louisville game, or is this a regular?
Keep it every game. We're gonna make it an every game occurrence.
Yes. All right. Ohio State next week. New York. See y'all up there. You gonna drive to New York?
I don't know, but I started it with Peyton Siva, and that guy sucks.
What did you say to start?
Well, I was just like, "Where's your ring at?" He was like, "I have one." I was like, "No, you don't. It's gone." And he's like, "I still have it." I was like, "No, you don't. Were you at the parties?" And he got mad, and so then he got booed.
Before Jack and I talk ball and shout out Monticello Bank, which we'll do in just a second. Can we get another Who's in the House? Will you fire that up again? Just you all. Just do it. Here, you got to hold this part. So you all. We'll be out of the way.
Let's go.
Tell me who's in the house tonight.
You can.
Tell me who's in the house tonight.
You can.
Tell me who's in the house tonight.
You can.
Hell's down, baby!
L's down, and I think Jack and I might have just lost the job. The rapid reaction is all. Yeah, go to KS Bar. We love that.
Kelsey's glasses are for losers. Who wears those? Who wears those?
All right, we're gonna reel it in a little. Thanks for the enthusiasm, guys. Little
Hey, right here, hold on. The best insider in basketball right here. Give it up for Jack Pilgrim right here.
He was until you all came through. Jack and I are about to get
My
fired.
job is gone. My job is gone. It's to you.
It is chaos out here. It is chaos.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
Love
for
you
real.
too.
All the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. Love y'all.
Oh, love
y'all.
it. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Monticello Bank's the best. 128 years. MCBBank.com, where people matter. Tonight, only one person mattered, though. People matter at the bank. Only one person mattered at Rupp Arena. We're going to talk about Lamont Butler for 10 minutes. I mean, what else is there to talk about? Jack, did he perfect from the field? 33 points. I didn't think he was going to play, and you're telling me he goes up in the lore. Let's go back in time. We got Jim Master. We'll go way back to the Dream Game. Derek Miller, Rex Chapman. Fast forward a little bit. We'll do some Patrick Sparks.
Amen.
Well, how about a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander breakout game? Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. All legends in Kentucky versus Louisville. Tyler Eulis, Willie Cauley-Stein. We add Lamont Butler to the list, and maybe the best that's ever done it in this game. 33 points, 10 for 10, Jack. I mean, what are we doing on one ankle?
So I was told going into this game that he would have had to have his leg chopped off to not play in this one. So he's a game time decision and then goes out for a career high 33 points. He hadn't scored more than 22 or 23 his entire career, hasn't taken more than 15 shots in his entire career. He goes out for 33 points. He can't miss. That's what this rivalry is all about, right? Like when you get guys that put it all out there that say, look, I had every opportunity to sit if I wanted to. He's hurt, he's banged up. He chooses to put it all out on the line and goes for a career night and single-handedly leads Kentucky to a victory. Mark Pope 1-0 in the Pat Kelsey era. Doesn't get any better than that.
Unbelievable. I mean, there was 30 minutes before the game, I'm seeing people on the sidewalk. Hey, is Lamont playing? Lamont playing? We're all guessing. 33 points. My goodness, Jacob. It's almost like he woke up and watched that hype video they put out of all those legends talking, and he knew what he had to do. I know you're fairly new to this rivalry. Did you watch that hype video this morning? Did it get the juices flowing for you?
It got me pretty excited. This was my first ever Kentucky-Louisville game in person, and it lived up to the hype. That video got me excited, and then once that game started, it wasn't the most pretty game out there. It wasn't the prettiest game, but Lamont Butler made it worth it.
Are you as shocked as the rest of us about Lamont? I would ask you your player of the game, but we all have the same player of the game.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected this. If you're not shocked, then I don't know what you knew, but when I found out he was playing, I didn't expect anything like that.
I will say, Jack, credit to Louisville a little bit. I don't like to give them much credit. It felt like Kentucky was up 20, but I mean, Louisville was still in it most of the game there till the very end when Kentucky pulled away, 6 points, 7 points here and there. I mean, Lamont was great, but Chucky Hepburn, if I can tip a hat, that guy is a problem. I mean, Louisville put up a good fight. I thought Kentucky might blow them out even without Butler, but if we can give them a little bit of a nod for keeping it close before we start talking our trash, Chucky Hepburn, that's a good player.
Pat Kelsey's a great coach. The rivalry is in good hands. I was tired of the apathy. I was tired of going into games and not getting this. Like, this is what it should be. This is what this rivalry deserves, and it hadn't been that Kenny Payne era. Just go down the list. It has been boring as all get out. This rivalry needed this type of juice. I think Pat Kelsey's the right guy to lead it, and I'm very glad that he can lead it in the right direction as we come out on top once again.
93-85 was our final. Like I said, it felt like a little more. If I can shout out just a couple more people, Lamont did have a little help. Otega Owe with 17 points, some nice dunks. He's another one you could just tell as soon as the game started, Jacob, he was really embracing this rivalry.
Yeah, and then the last 5 minutes of the game, he was awesome. He had maybe the play of the night with that dunk towards the end of the game, and he really turned it on towards the end of it and really cemented that victory.
I mean, being the first of the new era, you had to win this one. We're used to beating Louisville. What is this now, like 14 out of the last 16?
17
We're not giving them that one that got vacated. Some people count that. We ain't counting that. I think it's 14 out of 16. It's good to check that box. And it was good, as you said, get this energy. We're filling it out here, but also it was like John Calipari's first game in this rivalry in there where the benches had to clear a little bit. Cal's first game, we had the Cousins cleaning off his elbow with Swapshire's face. That you're messing with the wrong guy with Delk. Late in the game, Garrison over there in front of the Louisville bench. Still a little fisticuffs, even though these coaches are getting pretty nice.
And we got a Rick Pitino shut out Bird going into halftime. I really enjoyed that. That's what it should be. I like a couple games ago when Mark Pope was talking about the fight. He said, you want the chippiness, you want the emotions, you want it. That's what this is all about. And to get it in that environment, Brandon Garrison showing it, earning himself some BBN legendary status. A lot of guys just emerging. Like you said, Otega Owe. I loved how when the game kind of got tight and Louisville had a chance to maybe squeak out get a little bit worrisome, he was like, nah, it's my job. I'm going to take this thing over. I'm going to end it. Just really good, feel-good opportunity for Kentucky to close this one out.
Some just fun things from the scene. Kentucky's gold medal U. We had Messiah Russell back with the gold medal, doing that whole thing. Lee Kiefer from the fencing. They introduced him in midcourt. Russell hit the double L's down with her gold medal on. I know everyone loved that. Also, Malachi Marino, a UK signee, big top recruit Pope has coming in for next year. He gets brought out to midcourt. Usually players, they play a little cool. No, he also gave us a double barrel L's down. It was just an L's down night throughout Rupp Arena.
Yeah, I talked to Malachi beforehand. I asked him to pose for the L's down, and he really, it just, soaked it out. He enjoyed it. And then I like when he got out of the midcourt. He was like, I kind of like this. Bang, L's down, bang, L's down. He's ready for next season. And he's coming off a 25 and 15 performance last night, so the future is looking just as bright as the current is.
It's good for him to get a taste of this rivalry. Anytime they showed someone on camera, whether it be hunk cam, snackwards cam, I mean, it's like our wrists are broken like this today. There had to have been 1,000 in there. Did you put any down?
I haven't, but here you go. There's one.
No, sir, lead us. Come on, let's get one. Lead us. Lead us all. Lead us all. Lead us all.
What? Who's in the house tonight? UK! Who's in the house tonight? UK! Exactly. Always L's down. L's down.
My very first Kentucky game today. Oh my God! And it has to be Louisville. I signed my first record deal today, and I'm coming over here. I'm trying to tell you all, I'm so hyped. Let's go. Yes, my name's Brandon Brinegar, Country Boy Grand. We just dropped it. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. We're going to Nashville to perform, and I tell you what, we're gonna go L's down all the time.
How was your first game? You're having quite the day. How was this?
It was amazing. I mean, I signed a record deal. Okay, duh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been rapping my whole life, and then all of a sudden, a crowd like that. I don't care if I was in the nosebleeds. I felt like I was on the bench. Let's go.
Can you freestyle? Can you freestyle something for us?
I sure can. Whoa! Oh, y'all want freestyle?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
It's your show, baby.
What's your name, girl? I love me some red bone. You like a country boy, drives a truck in the mud, blowing black smoke on the dirt road, chrome stacks, boots in the floorboard, J's in the back. Looking for a young guy of less stick confused, knows how to use them, pops it faster than a fuse. Pop the clutch, cruise, top back, you can't lose. I'm a rinse, turn to love me some red bone and peach cobbler.
Oh, okay.
I like peach cobbler too.
Thank you.
Now I'm trying to tell you all what.
Thank you.
Look, man, UK is literally the best organization in all of the world. I've been watching it since I was a kid, and I needed that therapy for the Gonzaga game. I needed it. I mean, I was like, what was going on? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Let me tell y'all what. We are back. We going to the chip, baby.
Let's do it. Nice to meet you.
Number 9.
Let's go!
C-A-T-S, Cats, Cats, Cats. Whoa! C-A-T-S, Cats, Cats, Cats.
Are you in Nashville tomorrow?
No, but I should be. We got to go back to work here real quick. Good talking to you. What's up? Hold on. What's that?
Did Amari
Yeah, did we get in? Was there anything about Amari?
Not that I know
He
of.
disappeared.
He wasn't playing great. He
Mark-
wasn't playing great.
Mark
Brandon
Popel.
Garrison, we wouldn't have Brandon Garrison's fight if Amari Williams was in the game. So we needed Brandon in the game.
It's a great question from the audience. Mark Pope will probably be answering that right now. We'll get in there soon. Anything else from the game? You want to just talk about Lamont Butler more? You want to just scream more? I mean, that was such an incredible performance. I guess we had Justin Edwards had the perfect game against Alabama last year. There was maybe 2 before that, but 10 for 10. I haven't seen the official Corey Price tweet, but I think that's the 4th ever in UK history he did against Louisville of all teams.
I do just want to say, Andrew Carr, don't be afraid to shoot the ball. Please shoot the ball when you're open. I would like to see that a little more.
Also, free throws.
Lamont wasn't hitting those either.
This could have been a 20-point beatdown while we're talking about Lamont Butler having a 40-point game night because he missed some at the line as well. Let's get that fixed. You know, the score was fun, the game was fun, but this could have been just an absolute butt whooping. Let's hit some free throws.
Let's hit some free throws. Let's go check out Monticello Bank, and let's also check out Country. What was his name? Brandon Brenniger in the big loss. Hit that QR code if that works. Nice seeing him. It is pretty cool for someone to have their first game be the Louisville game after a record deal. I mean, we get to do this a lot.
He's having a better day than I am.
We're lucky. This is work for us. This is our office. You know, sometimes you get a little used to it, but that was a pretty special experience in there from the moment we walked in, right, Jack?
The crowd is unbelievable. It had that feel. We did our pregame walk. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go watch that and kind of get the build up. The fans were excited. The traffic coming in was, you could kind of tell that there was something big brewing. The crowd was just unbelievable. They've been waiting for this opportunity. They've been at 95, 96, 97% capacity for Colgate, for some of these Lipscomb, Bucknell, some of these other games. They were waiting for this opportunity. BBN showed out once again, and it was an all-time night here at Rupp Arena.
Thank you, Lamont Butler. Thank you. We're about to go in there, hear from Mark Pope. Might hug Lamont Butler. Jacob might lick his car like people used to do with Devin Booker. I mean, what a heroic performance that will be talked about for decades. Thank you for playing Lamont. Thank you for beating Louisville. L's down. What are we, 10-1? 10-1 on to Ohio State. Let's keep this train moving. Mark Pope checks another box. It's so fun to be a Kentucky basketball fan again. Thanks for watching our Rapid Reaction. Follow our guy that signed his record deal, and go Cats.